Okay, Professor Benavides here. Let's continue with Lab 2. This is task 6, and we're talking about the Edge browser. Now, if you're still using the old Edge browser, you can use your book to perform these tasks. If you got the new one, I provide some videos at the end of this, at the end of your assignment sheet that can help you to perform the tasks. So I'm going to be doing the task with the new Edge browser because that's what I have on my computer. So hopefully by the time you watch this video, you'll have the new Edge browser that has Chromium engine in it. And it's a forced update. Sooner or later, you will get it. So even people with 8 and 7 are getting it, right? So let's go ahead and start. It says, open the settings that allows you to change the start page of the Edge browser. Set the start page to Google. Test it. Exit Edge and get back in, and your start page should be Google instead of the Bing page. Unless you've already configured this, right? So open this setting again to view your customization and do a print screen of this dialog called the print screen file, task 6, Edge start page. Okay, so let's just do it one step at a time. So first of all, it says, open the settings that allows you to change the start page of the Edge browser. Now I'm going to change it to Google, but it could be anything. I mean, let's say you want it to be CNN. Let's say you want it to be your company's webpage. Let's say, like for example, at our college, I believe we have our computer set up to open up at www.colin.edu. Okay, so it's whatever page you want. By default, it's set up to open up to the Bing page. You may not be aware of it, but it is the Bing page. So let's go ahead and do this. I'm going to go ahead and right mouse click on my Edge browser. Notice the icon is different than the old Edge icon. And I'm going to click on Microsoft Edge. This opens another instance because I have another instance running on my other monitor. Okay, so this is the default look. You may not be aware of it, but you know, when you start Edge, it gives you 3 different choices to choose your look, and I chose one of the more basic looks. Search the web. This search is going to be done with Bing. So let's say I want to go ahead and change this start page to be something else. So I'm talking about the start page. This is another idea is what happens when you go to a new tab. Okay, you get Bing again, right? So let's go ahead and do that. So we'll come over here to the ... the settings and more, as it's referred to. And then we're going to go to settings. So settings and more, settings. And then I'm going to go to on startup. Yeah, the menu's a little bit different, right? It does look a little bit like you know, Chrome or a blend between them. Now, on startup, what do I want to do? I want to go to a specific page or pages. So you could have your startup being several pages. I'm just going to do one. Okay. I'm going to add the new page by clicking on the button here, add new page. And I'm going to type it in. And then click on add. Okay, so it's done. So say for example, if I close this and come back in, hopefully it'll do what I want it to do. And no, it didn't. Why? Did I not save it? Let me try that again. We're going to come into the ... We're going to go into settings. And on startup, I've got the page listed here. Open a specific page or pages. Maybe it's because I have multiple instances of Chrome of the browser going. So let me close all of my Edge browser tabs. I've got several tabs and several windows open all over the place. Okay, I've got some over here too on my other monitor because I open up and I detach them because you can just tear out a tab and create another window. So let me go ahead and start this from scratch. And yes, that's what it was. It was spooking me out a little bit. And they want, look at this, they're trying to get me to go into something else. I'll say no thanks. Okay, so here's Google. So it does work. Now, the reason why when I click on this, it opens up, it opened up in the other monitor, but now it's open. It opens up to where it was used last. So if you can notice, I'm in the, I'm using the new Chromium-based Edge browser, and I changed the start page to Google. Okay. Now, what if I click on the new tab button, the new tab icon to start a new tab? Guess what? I still get Bing. And it's my understanding that this can't be changed. It would be nice, as some people say, it would be nice, it's just like you can't get rid of it, be nice to go ahead and make it so that every new tab page would also be Bing. I mean, would also be Google, the Google search page. But we're talking about Bing. How do I know it's Bing? Let me go ahead and you know, look for, you know, column, I guess. And if you'll notice, here's the B icon. So it's using the Bing search engine. Okay. So that's how you change the start page. Just know that that will not affect the new page, new tab page that you will get when you start a new tab. It only affects the start page. Okay. Well, let me make sure I got this done. Everything we did says set the start page to Google, test it. I did several times, I think, right? Exit Edge, get back in to your start page. Oh yeah. Open the settings again to view your customization and do a print screen of this dialog box. Okay, so I'm going to come over here to settings and go to on startup. I want to verify. I want to be able to see that you changed it to Google. Okay, because I know it's going to work. It didn't work for me because I had lots of instances of it and it was open, so I needed to close all of them. So it says, open the settings again, view your customization, and do a print screen of this dialog. Call the print screen file task 6 Edge start page. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do a print screen. Let me go ahead and do this with the snipping tool. Remember, I've got dual screens, so I want to just cut out the left-hand side. I'm going to go to mode, rectangle, and then cut this out. Hopefully that's not too much trouble for you, those of you that have dual monitors. If you don't have dual monitors, just do a print screen of the current window, right? Okay, so that's done. So now I'm going to go to File, Save As, and I'm going to go ahead and call it Task 6, Edge Start Page. Simple as that. All right, and close this, and I'm going to verify that I've got it in there. Don't want to spook myself out and think I've got it when I don't have it. Let's verify that it's in there. I always like to view things, you know, in details view, and there it is, the start page, the customization. Okay, very good. So that's you know, one of the things that you can do to customize your new Edge browser.